Today we go on a tour with a local tour guide. He takes us to a few temples, a waterfall and to see a local family.
We started our day at a female-only monastery just outside Natran in a village called Kat Loy. That's amazing, that's so beautiful.
But that's a female Buddhist.
Female Buddhist.
Yeah, that's woman.
What does sound mean?
Fuxion has been, the Vietnamese people family from Buddhists. So they might come visit the temple 2 times a month. 15 days, next 15 days. And it's rich some money. It's what can't you give enough seafood, you know? Yeah. When they might have some ton of money.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, big business.
They trying to pay good money?
Huh?
They trying to pay good money?
Yeah.
Yeah, trying to pay good money. So good.
We then arrived at Ba Ho Waterfall, a popular destination amongst local people and tourists alike. During the school holidays in Vietnam, June and July, you will find the river filled with children playing in the water.
There is a short but gradual 15-minute walk to the waterfall, along an easy path leading up to a rocky crossing to the pools of water that you can swim and relax in.
There is an on-site hotel with an incredible pool and restaurant on the riverbank, which serves some amazing, exquisite Vietnamese food with some great accommodating staff. From the top of the pool in which you find the waterfall in, there is a great spot for you to do a spot of cliff diving, if you so wish.
He's alive.
Yeah, I do, man. 1, 2, 4. Beautiful. Relax.
So calm. Bang. Headshot.
Oh, nature, beautiful, man.
Oh, amazing.
Relax.
Honestly, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Right. Outstanding natural beauty for this country. Waterfall so clear, nice cool pool of water. There's a few little fish in there that nibble your feet as you try and get out, and a great place to jump in from. As you've just seen Nick do, what an incredible place to come.
Beautiful, man.
So what an experience we're having today. We have just been to Ba Ho Waterfall, we have been to a female-only monastery, Buddhist temple. They're all an amazing experience for us to be able to come and see that and see how these women have dedicated their lives to being a monk. And it's quite strange, because when you think of a monk, you think of a man, and that's something I've always associated with being a monk, I suppose. But the way they dedicate their lives, we found out today they're vegetarian, they don't eat meat. I suppose life would be sacred to them. So they don't eat any seafood, they don't eat any meat, they just live off vegetables, potatoes, and they do their cooking over coal, a very traditional way of cooking, and it's quite beautiful to see the simplicity of life, you know, even though they don't have these Western luxuries that we are so fortunate to have. Like, they are so they look so content and so happy, and they were happy to see us, and it was really nice to actually sort of have a sort of interaction with a monk. We see a 94-year-old monk who has been there since she was 8 years old. That is mind-blowing to us. Like, to dedicate your life to something like that is truly remarkable and something they should celebrate, and they do. And the waterfall is so clear, and the locals drink from it. And it's so clear, it's beautiful, it's tranquil. You know, there's no better way to be spending the day, really. And this lovely local man who's taken us, what a tour guide he's been. He's taken us. There's not many tourists. He showed us where to jump off from. We've done a little bit of diving, more Nicholas than myself. The old height saint for me, but a truly remarkable day. Truly remarkable. We've just stopped for a bit of lunch in this lovely little restaurant. A bit of stir-fried beef with onion. We'll show you what that's like. And yeah, what an experience. Something you must do. Must come to Bajo Waterfall. It's incredible. Truly, truly incredible. I've really enjoyed today. I think we're going to go and see some lobster farmers or something after this. Should be quite nice. It's a really, really nice experience we've had.
So, we've just come from the waterfall, had an amazing time, and now our food's just arrived at this lovely restaurant. It's so tranquil here. Let's just check out the food. It looks absolutely delicious. I can't wait. I'll tell you how it goes.
Would you like to see white man butchers and culture?
Would you like to see a white man try and use some chopsticks? Hilarious for all kids. For all ages.
Yeah, hello.
You made that alright, to be fair.
Man of culture.
Now, I'm just going to say, I don't know how to use chopsticks. I've never tried. I don't think I'll be able to get the hang of it, but I'll try. So we just finished our food, and I've got to say, it was absolutely delicious. What do you reckon, Dan?
Yeah, it was absolutely beautiful. Absolutely. I mean, I struggled a little bit with the chopsticks, but as for that, it is beautiful. Lovely, lovely bit of beef with onion and stir fry. Didn't think I'd like Vietnamese food this much. It is actually really nice. A little bit spicy, but very nice on the overall front. Much enjoyed. Many shoots and leaves.
Absolutely delicious. It was comical watching me try and use some chopsticks, but we got there in the end.
So we're just here in the house of a Vietnamese family. They are farmers. The women tend to the farm and the men go into the mountains and make wood. So we're just here. It's a really nice experience. Something I didn't expect to be doing, if I'm honest. And it's quite nice to see how these local farmers get by and how they live. And they spend their entire lives here. It's passed down from generation to generation. They just farm the land, go into the mountains to find wood, to make chairs and tables, to then sell into the local villages and towns and cities, and just have a look around. Really does give perspective to how we live life in the West. This is the lovely Vietnamese farmer who showed us into their home, which has been passed down from generation to generation.
Here we are, an ancient Hindu temple. It is 2,000 years old originally. It was made of wood and rebuilt in the 7th century, I believe. So, 8th century, 760 something, I believe. We'll find out though, and yeah, we're going to go have a look around. So this is the Ponagar Temple, or as it's known, Mother of the Country, it translates to. It's an ancient Hindu temple dating back as early as the 2nd century, where it would have been a wooden structure. These days it's built stone on a granite hill, and I believe it was rebuilt in the 7th century. So it's more of what you see today.
So it was burnt down in 774, I believe, by the Japanese invasion or colonization or some sort of attack back in those days. It was rebuilt in 784 back in stone out of granite. There's most of the geographical area of the mountains are made out of granite, so obviously there's an abundance, and it is absolutely stunning. So it makes it well over 1,000 years old, and it's absolutely incredible.
So we've just been informed that we are not to take the camera inside the actual temple itself. It's a sign of respect. I'm also wearing shorts, so I can't go actually inside the temple itself. Which again is fair enough. That's my own mistake. So we won't violate their amazing culture, and we will just have to respectfully enjoy it from the exterior. However, it is still quite an amazing structure to think that these were built 1,000 years ago. Some of these over 1,000 years ago, and they still stand very strong today. It is quite phenomenal, the workmanship that went into this to be able to maintain the structure for that period of time. Breathtaking. To think the structures today might only last 100 years. And these people built them by hand.
By hand, out of stone, over 1,200 years old, and it still stands proud today. Incredible.
The very most out of basic hand tools. I imagine the bricks would be handcrafted. This is quite extraordinary. I'd imagine the extractor fan they've installed is a bit aftermarket. And the view from here is
Stunning.
incredible. Beautiful, man. As you can see, it's a very popular tourist destination around here. It is full of tourists here to experience the local culture and learn about the ancient sort of changing of religions and how this place has become a modern day attraction. There is some fantastic work on show here. Let me just spin this round for her.
So, originally in Vietnam, the two main religions, this is going back hundreds and hundreds of years, well over 1,000 years, was Hinduism and Buddhism. Today, there's almost a 50-50 split between Christianity and Buddhism, with Buddhism being more predominant. But that's during when the Europeans arrived and spread their influence of Christianity. But this is why it was originally a Hindu temple, but now it's more used for Buddhist rituals, as predominantly it is the largest religion in Vietnam.
The sheer scale of this temple is quite remarkable. To think this would have been built over 1,000 years ago, and it stands so tall amongst the city, on the hill overlooking the city. It is quite extravagant.
It's absolutely beautiful, guys. It's incredible. It really baffles me by how something over 1,200 years old can stand so proudly and so sturdy through weathers and monsoons and over 1,000 years of all this weather and warfare. You know what I mean? All the wars they've had over hundreds of years, and it still stands proud.
I believe it opens at 6 a.m. every morning still for local prayers. And you see some local Hindus coming down there the other morning, and they tried to get in there early. And that's quite nice as well to see that it's still used as a temple. It's not just a tourist attraction. And the local people can come and enjoy it and pray to their gods. And it's not just used as a big money-making pit. It is quite good. Very, very nice.
So there's a beautiful monument. It's granted by the government as a national monument in 1979, and it's quite rightly so. It's now a protected site, which is beautiful. And it's just going to hopefully last for many hundreds of years to come.